Hi Pisces, this is Caston with your January 2020 general reading. So excited to be back doing Pisces. I feel like it's been forever. I'm super excited for the reading. If you want to follow me on Instagram, follow me at Caston, Cashtonn, 3 N's. And then, of course, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, let's jump right in. So the first card out, we got the Two of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Persevere to achieve. So what this speaks to is the resistance that you come up against when you're trying to go after something or achieve a goal dissipating, right? That resistance going away and you finally being able to persevere, and you push, push, and push. And the more that you push, that resistance is no more, right? If you go and you're working out on a machine, when you first start, you may be able to use a certain amount of resistance. And then the more that you do that, you'll have to increase it, right? Because you'll become strong enough to handle it. And so it speaks to that resistance that comes against you as you're going after your goals and your dreams. You're coming into a time where that's dissipating, right? Goals and dreams can be more easily achieved and attained, right? New dimensions opening. The future looks really bright, is what this card says. And what this card really speaks to is like, how do I want to say it? Like the worst is over kind of thing. Like when you're persevere, and then you kind of get to, the last quarter where you're like, all right, well, I made it this far. You know what I mean? I can see the end, right? That's what this card kind of speaks to. Let's keep going. So then we've got the King of Cups, trusting in the power of light. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And what this card speaks to is transformation and maturity being here through the things that you've gone through or are going through. You're coming into a time where you're believing in yourself more, you're trusting yourself more, you're projecting your light that's inside outward, right? You're not harboring it, you're not keeping it to yourself, you're projecting that light outward. And you're trusting in it. You're believing in your perceptions and your intuition, and you're allowing that to guide you, right? You're being guided by the power of light, and you're acknowledging that. Your perceptions could be heightened right now. With the Two of Wands coming out right, or the King of Cups, I'm sorry, coming out right after the Two of Wands, persevere to achieve and trusting in the power of light. There's definitely something that you're going after, or some plan that you're creating, or some plan that you've already made, or something is unfolding for you, and you have no choice but to trust yourself, rely on your intuition and your perceptions. I feel like a lot of the work that you're doing is in that space, but let's keep going. We've got the King of Wands, swift, sudden decisions and actions, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And what this speaks to is opportunities and the chance to jump at them being here, right? Like being in that energy where there's all these opportunities that pop up out of nowhere, and you have to be in the position to grab them. But what this speaks to is staying alert, staying vigilant, making sure that you're tapped in and you're aware, so that when these opportunities present themselves, you're in the position to attack, right? That is what this speaks to. Swift, sudden decisions and actions. There are decisions or actions that could pop up, or that are going to have to be made, or that you're in the process of having to make, and they could seem very swift. It could seem very quick. It could seem like a whirlwind. It could seem like something comes in out of nowhere, or maybe something does fly in out of nowhere, and you have to make a decision on it, or someone makes a decision on you. What this also speaks to is like, it's like this card is it's not a card of hesitation, right? It says like, don't hesitate. Like, this is not really a time to be in that energy. It's when the opportunity presents itself, act, jump, go for it kind of thing, right? Um, the things that could seem impulsive or foolish to you at this time, or the things that could seem impulsive and foolish to other people at this time, are not to you. Um, Especially with this King of Cups coming up right before the King of Wands, two kings. Okay, you're trusting in yourself. You feel like you have the answers. You are seeing this vision for yourself, and you know that at some point decisions are going to have to be made around this, and people may not agree with the decision that you make. People may not see things the way that you see them or the way that you are seeing them. People may not see the end result that you see. Uh, I'm seeing somebody at the edge of a cliff, and you know that you have a parachute, but there's a crowd of people behind you watching you about to make this jump, and they don't see the parachute. So as you go running towards this cliff, everyone is like, wait, no! And then you jump, and this parachute comes out, and right? So that is what this is. It says that you could be in a time right now, or whatever this is that you're working on. Everyone around you or your environment, everything in your environment might be saying, you know, what are you doing, or what's going on? You know what I mean? What is this that you're working on? What is this painting that you're doing? I don't get it. I don't see where this is going, right? But you see. And with this King of Cups here, trusting in the power of the light, power of light, that's all that matters. And with this Two of Wands here, persevere to achieve, you're pushing forward anyway, right? Because you trust the vision that you have for yourself. Then we've got the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Fertility, success, and fulfillment. Okay, so what this card speaks to is the final stage of development before a rebirth, right? Being in that final stage, right? And this with this two of Wands, persevere to achieve. You're going through a process that's pushing you towards this change or this vision. I don't even want to say this change. It is a change, but I don't want to frame it in that way. It's more of like this vision that you see for yourself, or this vision you see for yourself. You're undergoing a process that's grooming you for, or that's pushing you towards it, and only you can really see and navigate this. And everyone else is kind of on the outside in the dark and wondering what the heck is going on. You know what I mean? But you see the way, and you know that it's leading you to this Three of Cups, this fertility, success, this fulfillment, right? You see that, and that's what you're persevering to achieve, and you just don't care what anyone has to say in the process. You just don't care. You are projecting light out onto everything that you touch and everything that you do and everything that you're going after. Lead with the light that's inside of you, the light. See this vision for yourself with the light surrounding it, and allow that to lead and guide you. Don't allow naysayers to lead and guide you or to affect the way that you see this unfolding for yourself, because you have the plan. Okay, you're trusting in the power of your own light. This also speaks to talents, gifts, blessings, abilities, things that are hidden deep inside, now being brought up to the surface. Okay, so again, like I said, something that you've been working on, or some vision that you have for yourself, or something that you want to launch or unfold or do, be a part of, move to, whatever it is. You feel called and pulled, and a heavy passion. Like there's a lot of fire energy here, but then with this water as well, it's like a love and passion mix, okay, that you feel that's fueling you and pushing you, okay? But there is also this intense need to go within and rely on yourself, your abilities, your talents, the things that are coming up in you. Use them to serve yourself, to build this vision that you see, right? Don't allow them to stay buried. They're coming up for a reason so that it can bring you to this fulfillment and this success, okay? Hopes fulfilled. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, okay? Working for our dreams. This comes out right under persevere to achieve. You're putting in the work. You have put in the work. You're not a stranger to hard work, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, what this speaks to is working and building the dream, okay, in a physical and tangible way, one step at a time, right? Brick by brick, right? Building your house in that way. This is the physical. This is you literally putting in that work and pushing forward so that you can build this vision that you have for yourself and so that you can move towards it, okay? So, this card is represented by the beaver, and this came up in, I think, a Virgo reading that I did once. I remember talking about it, but it just came to me again that uh, it's represented by the beaver because they have all of this knowledge inside about how to maintain, how to keep their house in tip-top shape, how to always be in the state of repair, not in a frantic way, but in a know-how way. Like if something falls down, they're right on it. They know how to build it. They know how to fix it. They know how to get it together. This is you harnessing this energy to move towards this vision for yourself, actually putting in the physical and tangible work, doing whatever is needed to push yourself forward, but also pairing it with this King of Cups energy and trusting in yourself and trusting that you actually are moving in the right direction, okay? This is that intention at play for you, and then you putting the work behind that intention and trusting yourself and following through. We've got the Five of Pentacles that comes out in reverse, Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, examining life's lessons. Okay, in reverse, what this speaks to is pay attention to the details. You could be so focused on the big picture of something right now that you're not seeing the intimate details that can propel this forward. Okay, this is speaking to me in a really major way, you guys. I am Pisces, so this is reading me and kind of putting all of my business on Front Street, but that's okay, right? We're in this together. So this says pay attention to the details, do not neglect them, okay? Whatever it is that you're working on or moving towards or whatever you're trying to build for your future, whatever is unfolding for you, you need to make sure that you're looking at all four corners of this, okay? Don't look at, I always use puzzle analogies, but when the puzzle comes, you have to put it together one piece at a time. You can't take 5 pieces and slap them down at once and expect them to all stick together. That's not really how it works. And I'm reading myself right now. Anyway, so yeah, pay attention to the details, you guys. Don't neglect them and make sure that you're as you're trusting yourself and your intuition and as you're being guided, okay, everything happens in the spiritual first and then it manifests in the physical. So if you're receiving downloads and information in the spiritual plane, and Pisces is very tapped into the spiritual plane, if you're receiving information there but it has not caught up to the physical yet, okay, make sure that you're taking the time to see everything for exactly what it is, the nooks and crannies, the details, and then allow that vision to come together in the most solid way that it possibly can for your highest good, okay? We can receive downloads in the spiritual and then you jump and run towards that, but the pieces of that puzzle are being delivered one by one for you to put them together, okay? Temper yourself and make sure that you do that. Wow, this is really crazy, you guys. Okay, so then we've got the Five of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, do what we must in struggles. Okay, the Five of Wands is this is a perseverance card, okay, as well. The Five of Wands says, it's not a time to be passive. It's not a time to roll over. It's a time to be firm, a time to be clear, a time to be precise. If you come up against any sort of opposition or anything of that nature, be firm, be clear, be direct, okay? you are undergoing a time right now where you are moving towards this vision for yourself, and you just really, there's not space or time to be like la di da, like no, it's not really happening like that. Okay, and I'm not saying overwork and overdo and put out and put out and push and push and push. No, this is very much saying that you need to work one step at a time. You need to keep a level head. You need to be in the position and clear and possess that clarity to make clear cut choices and decisions for yourself that move you forward. You have to trust in yourself and your intuition, okay? Pair those downloads that you get in the spiritual with this physical work that you're doing, and with the temperance to take it one step at a time, making sure that you're acknowledging every detail along the way. Don't leave anything dangling in the balance, okay, is what I'm seeing as well. Make sure that as things wrap up, you are clearing up whatever's wrapping up and stepping into whatever is happening in the new with fresh clarity and with a firm foundation, okay? Make sure you know what's going on, okay, is what I just heard. Whatever that means. Know what's going on. Okay. So this Five of Wands comes out right under the King of Wands, which is so interesting. Swift, sudden decisions and actions. And so what I hear is keep a level head. Keep a level head. Keep a level head. I keep hearing. Make sure when these decisions come up, you need to be in the space where you are able to make clear cut decisions for yourself and make them from a rational standpoint, but with your intuition also invited to the party, okay? So it's like when these decisions come up, or as you're moving through this transformation, or as this new vision that you see for yourself is unfolding, make sure when you go into that decision conference, when you go in to make that choice, make sure you have your intuition at the table, make sure you have your rational self at the table, okay? And make sure that you have your extremely anal, detail-oriented self at the table, and allow that trio to come together and make a really beautiful, solid decision for yourself that moves you and propels you towards this vision. Okay? We got the Two of Swords. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Proper choice and use of power. Okay, where are we? 18 minutes. Okay. Proper choice and use of power. This comes out in reverse. What this speaks to is a reminder to follow through on the things that you set in motion. Okay, you guys. So this vision that you have for yourself, right? It's the right direction. You're trusting in yourself, and you know that the downloads that you've received are right, and they have you headed in the right direction. Now it's a matter of how it unfolds. It's a matter of not getting ahead of yourself. It's a matter of taking it one step at a time and continuing to put in the work, continuing to build the vision. Okay, you're building the vision and you're trusting yourself every step along the way. You don't need to worry about the things that people are saying or have in your ear, whatever. You know that you're building the right vision, but you are building it. Okay, does that make sense? You're building it. Okay, some visions we step into, some visions we build. The way I see it, you're building this vision. This is a reminder to follow through on the things that you've set in motion. Okay. Be in a position, like I said, to make choices, make decisions for yourself. Okay. You're making decisions where you're trusting your gut. Your gut is leading you. Okay. So your gut and your intuition are leading you to these decisions, right? They're pushing you and propelling you to the point where you have to make these decisions for yourself. And then when you get to the threshold, or where you get to the position or the point or the edge of that where you have to make the decision, then your rational mind is kicking in. You're looking at the details. You're examining things in a very clear-cut way, right? In an earthly way, a grounded way, and you're working for that dream and you're persevering and you make the decisions. And then when you make those decisions, it brings you to this fertility, success, and this fulfillment, okay? This is a reminder to follow through. Make the choices and make the decisions. Don't stall yourself out. Don't leave anything hanging in the balance, okay? Make a decision that makes you have to move on or stay or whatever, but make the decisions. This is a reminder that whenever you follow through, whatever you do, whatever decision you make, when you follow through, it forces growth and movement. Okay, so regardless, whatever you do, it forces growth and movement. If you don't make choices and decisions for yourself, there is no growth or movement one way or the other. Right? So an extra card came out on the end, which is great. We got the Queen of Pentacles, okay, hidden knowledge and creativity. And what this speaks to is no matter what others say, you see the vision, right? You see the vision. You see the path. They can't see what you see, and sometimes it's like that in life. A lot of times it's like that in life because we're all living individual lives and we all have our individual path and our journey, right? So we can't always expect for our communities, our environments, or everyone around us to be tapped into that and be able to see, that I'm going left and maybe you're going right. But I can see that I'm going left, right? That is what this speaks to, hidden knowledge and creativity. There are things that are hidden beneath the surface that right now you have access to. You possess that energy. You can see those things that everyone else can't see. So that's informing the way that you're moving. It's informing your decisions. It's informing this push that you feel towards this new vision for yourself. Okay, it's fueling the work, right? The physical and tangible work and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. That is what's fueling this, because you can see all of this hidden knowledge and creativity and you're like, whoa, okay, I'm going to use all of this. Why am I not doing this? Why am I not taking from this? Why am I not moving this way, right? You have access to that. Okay, so if there are people who, don't really see it, that's okay. Know and trust that what's for you is for you and what you see is for you. Everyone else doesn't have to see it, okay? Trust your instincts, right? This says trust your instincts. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we got the Four of Cups. Activity beneath the surface, exactly. And this is water energy, by the way. King of Cups, water energy, trusting in the power. This is you. Yeah, okay. So this is you. You're trusting in yourself. You see all of this. You have this whole vision that is so tailor-made for you. You see it. It's like, I'm always doing these weird analogies, but it's what comes to me. But it's almost like having like a special Netflix code for this private movie that no one else can see or have access to, and you go in and you type in this code and this movie comes up and you're watching this movie and you're like, oh my gosh, everyone, this movie, did you see it? And everybody's like, what? We don't know what, we don't see. I didn't see that on there. I'm looking, I'm browsing. I don't see it. And you're like, I see it. Let me tell you about it. Let me give you that's what this energy is, right? There's activity beneath the surface. But what this says is to prepare quietly, right? Like the things that you see, the information that you get, it's not always for everyone. It's not always meant to be shared. It's not always for the entire collective. You know what I mean? It's tailor-made for you. So this speaks to preparing quietly and thoroughly for the things that are happening behind the scenes. A solid foundation being laid for this vision that you're going after, and you allowing it to be built, right? Trusting in your instincts, trusting in the work that you've put in and the work that you continue to put in, and knowing that I am a hard worker, so I know I have that working for me, if anything. Okay, and then my intuition and my perceptions are extremely heightened right now. Okay, so that's a dynamic duo to move towards this vision. Okay, you guys? Decisions will have to be made, though. You know, it will be solid decisions that build this foundation for you and build this vision and move you in that direction. If you do not make decisions, or if you allow yourself to stall out and hang in the balance, you know, I don't know what to tell you. But I will say that there's so much confirmation here for all of the things in the insight that you have. Okay, this vision that you see for yourself, it is. It's, you trust it. You're seeing it for a reason, but you have to pair that with practicality and build it on solid ground. Okay, let's get clarity. When I was meditating on your energy, I heard "don't give up" several times, and I wrote it down in my notes. I meant to lead with that, but I got very excited and ahead of myself. But I did hear "don't give up." I don't know who that's for. It could be for the whole collective, you guys, but don't give up. This vision that you're working towards it, and your work is going to pay off, okay? Yeah, we've got, okay, great. So, first card out, we've got the horse. Now, I know that the horse is all about freedom and expansion, you guys, and I know that that is what you're seeking. That is what you want. That is what you're moving towards with this vision that you see for yourself. Let's read it. Horse, you've got momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. The horse represents the most masterful form of earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive, that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, and mental focus, meditation, are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Okay? So, you guys, continue working towards this vision, continue meditating on it, continue to allow it to unfold and build in a natural and organic way, but also with a little bit of patience and with attention to detail. Okay? The worst is over, but you are still building. Okay? The vision is secured, but you're still building. You've persevered past the treacherous point. Now you're just kind of building it up. But once that solid foundation is laid, okay, then the house is there. Okay, solid, unmovable, great. And it brings you this freedom and this expansive energy and this forceful energy. Okay, you're able to be free. Momentum, reliable, supportive energy. Okay, don't give up, you guys. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, you're riding on this horse into that freedom, into that expansive vision that you see for yourself. Okay, next out, we've got the octopus. Thanks, Spirit. This book is working with me quick today. All right. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. Yeah, okay. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, This results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change, you guys. So what this is speaking to and what this is just really confirming. Are we still going? Oh, okay. I thought the camera cut off. Anyway, what this is speaking to and what this is confirming, okay, is that need for you to make sure that you're not neglecting the details. Do not neglect attention to detail, you guys, as you're moving towards this vision of freedom and expansion, okay? You're moving toward, I don't know what this vision is for you. Okay, but this is what you're moving towards, and you want that, and you're riding on that horse into that. The horse is bringing you that support and the reliable energy, and it's telling you don't give up. We're headed in that direction. We're riding, we're going, right? But with this octopus, this is further reinforcing and clarifying that need for boundary, that need to focus on the attention to detail, okay? You can't hop on the horse and ride off into this freedom and expansion if there's no plan, if there's no map quest, if you have no idea where you're going, right? Okay, so make sure that there's attention to detail. Make sure that you are very firm and clear. Make sure that you have boundaries. Okay, you guys, also, again, this is clarifying. Make sure that you're mindful about who you're sharing all of your business with, who you're sharing your vision for yourself with, this vision that you're headed towards, okay? Everybody is not going to be able to see it. Everybody is not going to be on your side. And I don't say that in a pessimistic way. That is just a fact. Everybody will not get it. Okay, but you can't allow the opinions of other people or all of the feedback that you get or the noise to infiltrate and then have you going in a direction that is not right for you. Okay, trust your intuition. Your intuition is here. You have a wonderful mind. You do have the vision. Make sure that the plan for the vision is very clear and firm and laid out, and there's a solid foundation there with that plan. Okay. So let's pull advice from the Angel Oracle deck and wrap up. I got this new stone here in Los Angeles. I love it. Isn't it beautiful? So beautiful. This one too. I love them. All right. Angels, a word for Pisces collective. Ooh. Too many. Ooh, you guys, okay. Yeah, wow, okay. So this kind of popped up when I was shuffling before, and then I popped it back in and shuffled again, and it comes out again. So this is definitely for us. You've got acceptance, okay? See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Okay, you guys, so accept yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. Yeah, so what I feel like this is saying for Pisces and for the collective right now is in accepting where you are right now, okay, and accepting where you are with love, okay, unconditional love, unconditional compassion. You may be in a position right now or a space that you don't want to be in because you are fixed and focused on this vision, okay, for yourself. This says accept where you are with unconditional love as you move forward. That's what propels you forward, okay? If there's no love and no acceptance in this present moment, you're in tomorrow, and tomorrow is not here yet. Okay, accept where you are now. Love yourself. Love the vision, okay? Love and accept the vision as well, and accept the work and the path for yourself to that vision. Okay, practice unconditional love and acceptance around that. Then we've got listen on the bottom of the deck. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Yes, you guys. So be still. Listen to that intuition. You have the light. You have the guidance with this King of Cups here, trusting in the power of your light. Okay. And with this Three of Cups here, everything here, hidden knowledge and creativity, activity beneath the surface, working for our dreams. Everything here confirms that the mental hits that you received, the downloads that you received about this vision, right? In a dream, it comes to you maybe. In a moment of meditation, it comes to you maybe, but you get this vision and then you lock and you get fixed on it. But then there's this need, spirit pulls you back and says, okay, now put in the work. Let's build this. Let's build this in a really solid in a solid way, build it on a solid foundation. And then that brings you fertility, success, and fulfillment. It doesn't slip away easily. It doesn't fall through the cracks because you built it in a solid way, right? This says continue to listen for that guidance as you go through this, and be receptive, right? Listen and accept. Practice this as you're moving towards this vision and you're on this path, whatever the path is for you, whatever comes up for you while you're on the path, okay? Listen and then accept. Listen and then accept. And then do. Right? Listen, accept, and then do. Listen, accept, and then do. Okay? Don't give up. Do not give up. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you guys so much for your love and support and for your kind feedback. And I will see you guys next time. All right. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If it resonated with you, please like, share, or subscribe, or all three. If you'd like to book a personal reading, please look at the information below. If there are no appointments available at the link, feel free to email me and I can try to find a slot for you that works. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'm on Instagram at Cashton, CASHTONNN, 3 N's. And I cannot wait to speak to you guys next time. Thank you so much for all your support.